right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Everybody say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. Okay, what you see before you is the Orion Knives Cetus, the latest design from David over at Orion Knives, and this is the Cetus, and this is the made in China, USA designed, of course, and David, you know, always love his logo with his three suns depicted there as the three stars. That is so stinking cool. And so this is a budget offering from David and a very, very, well, I mean, all of his have been very affordable. Very cool design. So this is the Cetus again. And I cannot remember the manufacturer that he had do these as I'm recording this video. It's a newer company that, for me, I haven't heard of them before, but it is well done. I mean, it really, really is. You've got this black G10 on the one that I got, but they've also got green G10, and they've also got the Emboya wood. We'll go through the options here in a moment, but I picked the black G10. Just thought it looked really classy looking. You do have on all of them this, what I believe is an aluminum backspacer with Orion Knives written on it. Very, very cool, or engraved in it, I should say. Very cool. Now, these are onlays. So you have flat steel frame here with a frame lock, of course. And then you just have these onlayed G10 scales, or the Emboya. Now, you do have a clip that is pretty deep carry here, way up there, and then it goes under here, so you can see it goes underneath the scale. So you just take those out, slide it in, put them in, and you're in business on the other side. Now, it has a pretty cool look close to, you know, when people do these kind of heavy guards here, they do stick up a little bit. You know, I'm probably the only person on the planet that cares how a knife looks closed, but that's just me. Now, I will say, carries very nicely, no problems whatsoever. Good in and out of the pocket with this clip. It is a little light, but it definitely has good retention. It's not a problem. Very cool. You do have a kind of low profile, sort of small flipper tab here that works pretty well. It has jimping on it. Come on. I swear it has jimping on it. There you go. Has jimping on it to grab your finger. The scales are contoured, the onlay scales. Mine came with a bunch of oil, and I'm not sure what that is on my scales, but I just don't know. I've tried to get it off. It will not, yeah, it won't come completely off. It had, I mean, it was layered in oil when I opened it up. It just had it everywhere. But it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Just thought I would point it out so you would know that's a possibility. Now, you do have, yeah, let's see. Is that, I got to look off camera. Yeah, it might be off to the show side ever so. I mean, just barely on that blade. Good detent. I mean, really, for a heavy steel frame, you can see the detent is very nicely done. I love that he went with this fuller all the way out. That is how I open the knife. I come out here because that's where my finger lands, or up here. I can't really, let's see, I'm going to say that and then do it. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it from the hole. Very, very nice. Can I thumb? I can't really, yeah, I can thumb open it. It's not as easy. Flipping easily. It just grabs your finger, pops right open. Now, the one thing I will say is you do have, oh, come on. You do have, what are we focusing on? It's focused, let's move the box. Is that what we're focusing on? All right. All right. Did that help? It did not help. That's wonderful. Let's see. All right, so you do have decent lock bar access, as you can see there. My only issue is this lock bar is a little bit on the stiff side. So when I dig, again, it's a little bit of room there to get in there. But when I dig in there, it does, you know, kind of dig a little bit. There's no chamfer there, so it does definitely dig a little bit. You know, because it's such a strong lock bar, which is great. That means when we get locked up, we are locked up. And you can see we are 50 to 60% locked up. It's not bad. If you're not just sitting here fidgeting with it, it's not bad. But if you're doing it over and over again, it'll start to bug you, at least on mine. There's your lock bar relief. When we are locked up nicely. It's a tiny bit of side to side, but not a lot. In hand, unbelievably good. This thing is great in the hand. Now, do you feel the clip? A little bit right there. Not bad though. Good jimping, and you can come out past the jimping, or you can do this. Now you got this wicked hollow ground Warncliffe blade. This thing is stupid cool and thin, and you can see here it loves to cut. Magnificent, great blade. I mean, David, this is a great cutter, fantastic cutter. And you're getting this, I mean, it's on sale at the time I'm recording this, but by the time you see this, it probably won't be. But even at that, I think these are, the G10 ones are 65. Let's see, I got it right here. Yeah, 65, and the Emboya wood ones are 75 at normal price. But go check, there may be a sale going on. David likes to drop some sales, so very cool. Now you got this great stonewash. Very, very nice. There was one spot on mine where, kind of a bigger stone must have hit it or something right there. But again, I don't care. I have to point these things out. You do have a nice sharpening choil here. You got your Orion logo and 14C, and that's it for billboarding. Very nice. And man, you just saw what a cutter. And you got this forward grip, guys. It's so cool. And again, let's get our cardboard back out again. It is great for these kind of cuts, like a draw cut, like if you just got to get into something and cut or open a pack. I mean, it is just great in that regard. Now, very, very nice knife. Now, let's talk. Again, there are 4 options. There's this one, black G10, stonewash blade. There's a black blade and green G10 and black, it's blacked out. In other words, this the frame is black as well. Then there's a blacked out one with the Emboya wood onlays, and then there's a stonewash one with the Emboya wood. Now the 2 wood ones are 75 normally. The 2 G10 ones are 65 normally. And again, there's a big sale going on at the time I'm recording this, but by the time this airs, that sale will probably be over. But who knows? David is known to put sales up, so there may be another one at some point. So just keep looking for that. Really cool, really, really well-designed knife. Now, let's do a couple of comparisons. First things first, let's get out David's original knife, the Orion Solaris. You guys can see the Solaris is definitely smaller than the Cetus, and that may be why I'm really digging the Cetus. By the way, the Cetus is, you can see, a lot less tall in the handle and a little bit thinner in the handle than the Solaris. So to me, this one is like money in the hand. Feels so good. And again, with the contouring rather than the flat, it just feels great. Our two normal comparisons. Wow. The Ontario Rat 1, it's about that same size. Isn't that cool? Nice big knife. Really, really good. I didn't talk about specs. We should do that. And there's the Rat 2. If you can see that there. All right, let's do this. It is 3.6 inch blade, 3.4 inch cutting edge, 3.2 millimeters on the stock, or 0.126 inches, 4.57 overall handle length, 1.43 closed height, meaning the overall height, 4.2 ounces, and again, let's see. Yeah, so stainless. Well, wait a minute. Okay, this is interesting. It says, I did not know that. So apparently, okay, guys, I'm glad I just read that. Apparently, this show side frame is aluminum, and the lock side is steel. That's very interesting. And you can see slight differences in the, that's cool. I did not know that, David. And that's how he kept the weight down. Very cool. There is no milling inside to speak of. Nope, there's not. Designed and based in the U.S. Okay, OEM is DAV gear, and I'm not familiar with DAV gear, D-A-V gear. Very cool. So aluminum backspacer with gold titanium coating, and that's cool that he did that with one side being different than the other. Very cool, David. Great. I mean, again, if you don't think a lot of thought went into that design, you're crazy. He definitely thought through it. So really, really cool. Guys, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Thanks, David, for making such a great design. I loved being able to support you and purchase this one. And thank you guys for watching the Knives Fast channel.